Uh,
Boom, guys, we are live again. So, for everybody's out there, today we have a special edition. For everybody who don't know, look at these three guys here. There is something they are organizing. Please, guys, talk a little more what is going to happen in a couple weeks in Portugal for everybody to know. I think everybody knows you. Let me just change here very fast. What happened here? Too much time not making lives. So, Fabio, tell us a little more what is going to happen very fast and why we are here for everybody to understand.
Yeah, guys, we're the One Wheel Algarve team, and less than 2 weeks for the One Wheel Algarve tour. It's gonna be insane. We have the race happening first, the first race here in Portugal, part of the European One Wheel League, and right after that, we do the tour like we do every year across the country from side to side. And yeah, we're just gonna answer a bunch of questions that people have been asking, and yeah, let's get to it.
So first of all, let's go to the first one. What are you guys are doing? We're going to put this here for everybody to see. What is this? What are you guys are creating for all of us?
Yeah, it's wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're building a lot of features, and this one, for example, is more to create the vibe of the event. And we're building tons of obstacles, tons of features to include in the race and off the race as well, so that people can just play around and have a bunch of stuff to do while we're there at the event. So it's not just you're there to race and watch the race. You're gonna have a lot of stuff to do. It's not just about racing.
So that is perfect. So guys, before, we don't want to make this video too big. That's why we're going to go directly, and then we're going to try to answer all the questions for you. I'm going to make questions from the everybody ask, and then you just give an answer. So there is going to happen two things. There is the OWA and the OWAT. There is two different ones. One is the race event, and the other one is the One Wheel Algarve tour. That is the tour. So starting is going to be day 2 and day 3. The race for the first time, race event, trails, everything. Can explaining for everybody who wants to come, because I know you have you have tickets for everybody who wants to race.
Yeah, there's still a few tickets left for the race. We're gonna have to close the registrations very soon. Like probably this weekend, actually. Yeah, this weekend we're gonna have to close the registrations to get everything worked out with the insurances and all that. So if you still want to come for the race event, which is going to have much more than the race, like I just said, you need to get on the website fast and buy the tickets, because you're running out of time, and then only next year. So yeah, it's going to happen on the 2nd and 3rd of October.
So then we're going to say, I'm going to make like, what is the day everybody has to be there if you're going to go to the race. First, we're going to talk about the race event, and then later on we're going to talk about the tour. The first questions: if you come for the race event, when you have to be there?
Well, preferably on the 1st of October, right? You need to arrive on the 1st of October, because the race starts at 9 sharp of the 2nd of October. So
Okay.
probably it's better to arrive a little bit before.
So what is the plan for the first and second day of the race, guys? Race trails.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the plan is to have the race during the mornings, both on the 2nd and the 3rd. So on the 2nd of October, we're gonna have the time trials on the morning. So everyone's gonna do their laps on the track. You can practice. If you arrive on the 1st, like Felipe was just saying, or on the 30th of September, or even before that. As soon as you arrive here, you can immediately go to the track and practice. So the earlier you arrive, the more practice time you're going to have. So on October 2nd in the morning, we're going to have the time trials. Then in the afternoon, it's just going to be more of like a free time during the event. We're mostly going to focus on trails. So it's just going to be trail clinics for those of you who want. If you don't want, you can just go to the beach or stay at the events playing with the obstacles. Playing with the obstacles, practice more for the next round if you made it through. So it's going to be more freedom in that part of the event. So everyone is free to do whatever they want, although we're going to really focus on trail riding. Then on the 3rd, the next day, in the morning as well, we're going to go through all of the brackets phases, so the finals of the racing. Then right after lunch, we're going to do what we're calling the infinite race, and right after that, we're doing the best European trail rider. And after that, we're just going to do some more games and close out the event.
What is the infinite race?
It's basically it's one race. It's like a circuit. That's the design is like an infinite icon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for everyone, just go there and just make a race like infinite. Like an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you have like 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes for that race, specific race, and it is to see how many laps you can do on that track.
Yeah, essentially, it's a mass race.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
I know that Fabio is the champion. I see that before we continue, I want to show something for all of you guys, because there is lots of questions. Maybe you have it, and you don't have to be. We're not going to answer here. Fabio and the guys here from the team, they organize everything, and I think that was very important for everybody's out there to go and see it. I'm just going to change here. Let me change very fast here. I think it's this one. So let's see. So if you go to the Instagram, Fabio has made lots of videos with explanations what is going to happen. You just have to go there to the Instagram from them, and you're going to see most of the explanations there. And if you go to Facebook, they has the same too. So, and if you want, you can go to his website, and there's lots of things. So we're not going to be so dramatic about that. We're going to continue here to do the live move faster and to help you guys. So the next question what I have to you guys is like this: if I come to the event, that is the question, if I decided in the last minute to come to the event and I decide to I would love to race because for the tour there is no more tickets, is possible for me to come and pay in the event, or is not anymore possible?
No, that'll be too short notice, because we need to give out the names for the insurances and all that. So
what is the limit?
Well, right now we have around 50, so that's a good number, but we were planning for over 100 people, so we can still host a lot more people. So, there's a lot of tickets left. We planned for much more than
but what is the limit that you can subscribe to go to the race if you want to come?
Like the limit of participants, or of the
days? No, the limit for you to subscribe and say, I want to race, I want to go to the race.
Yeah, until this Sunday.
Okay, so guys, for everybody's out there, if you want to go to the race and to this event for the tour, there is no more tickets. There is any tickets for the tour?
There's actually 2 tickets left for the tour. Because, unfortunately, 2 people had injuries and could not make it. Mm-hmm. So there's already a few people who are interested, and it'll be first come, first serve, but also until Sunday. So if until Sunday we can make it, it'll be 2 less people than what we.
Okay, perfect. Let's go to the next one. It is going to be in this race categories. How is going to be divided the race? The people is going to race. There is going to be categories like pint, I don't know, XR or GT, or is everything, or is free? What is the plan?
Yeah, it will essentially be the same as the rest of the races on the EOL, which will be just male, female, and Groms. Unfortunately, we don't have Groms at our race because no Groms signed up. There's only one, and he's a very good rider, and he chose to compete in the men's with permission from his father. And unless there's at least 4 Groms to sign up in the next 2 days, we're not going to have a Groms category. And so it'll essentially be just male and female. And after that, we will recognize the best rider in each different board. So it'll be our prize for the best pints, best XR, best GT, and best Vesp.
Okay, how many young people do you need to have the kids competition?
At least 4. At least 4 people.
How many do you have now?
None.
Okay.
Well, there's Angus, and he's gonna compete in the males.
Okay, that is okay, because if you don't have it, I put my son to race. He's starting now, but I put him into just to help. Okay, let's continue. So the categories are always going to be divided. Everybody can see is as explanations there. Let's see it. What is the minimum of age for you to participate? For you to go in the race?
I'll really not talk that much about that, but I'll say if you're underage, you would need your parents' permission. So as young as like 8 or 9 is the ages that have been participating in the other events, but only with if their legal guardian parent or whoever that person might be is there with them at the event and gives a signed permission that their children can compete in the event.
I just want to say hello to everybody's coming and everybody's seeing in YouTube, Twitter, and in Facebook. We are putting now in all the groups of One Wheels for everybody. Sometimes from Facebook don't come the questions. We are not going to try to answer questions. We're just going to share it for everybody to understand what is going to happen. My next question is like this. If you are let me see, I don't want to make no mistakes. So when you come like me, if I come on 30 of September, can I start to train on the track or not?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You can if you arrive tomorrow, you can go to the track and practice.
Okay, there is no limitation. Okay, that is good. When you are in the days of the race, can the people come and like me, I bring my family. Can the people use the track to when there is no race to enjoy it, or they have to pay something, or how that works, or is free?
Actually, it's free. You can bring your family, friends to just see the race, and if you want, you can try one wheel, or if you want go to the clinics to do something, it was free. Don't need to pay nothing.
Guys, you can put the questions on there. If we don't, when we are finished with the questions, if we see there is any question there that we don't answer, then we're going to put your question 100%. So continue here. I know the people is going to race there or going to train. There is going to be from what day energy there for you to charge your boards.
We're trying to get energy there from October 1st, starting immediately on October 1st. So the day before the race, we're just waiting on the final word from the City Hall to see if it's possible or not.
Another question I'm going to put is like this. There is going to be in these 2 days a place for people to try the one wheels, or people who want to come and see the event. Is going to be something arranged for anyone who wants to come and just test it, because I was in Switzerland this weekend, guys, and that was incredible. How many kids, how many families, how many people was there, just and how many people say going out from there and say, I'm going to buy a one wheel. That is amazing. Is going to be some space there from you guys for the people maybe to come and try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of boards. We're actually going to have which is I think is going to be really cool. We're going to have every board, every type of one wheel from the V1 to the GT. So the V1, the Plus, XR, Pine X, GT, and then Best as well. So you can get there, grab a board, and try it, and so you'll be able to test out all of the models of one wheels. And yeah, it's obviously completely free for everyone who's just passing by, or if you're there and you're curious about how does the V1 ride, which is very different from how it is now. So you can try it out as long as you want.
So for the persons who's going to come to the event, what is going to be as security for the riders? Because what is going to be is going to be any van with doctors, first help. What you guys going to have there, or everybody has to bring himself the first take care?
We're gonna have first like medical responders there on the scene during the race. So if you want, you can obviously bring some stuff with you, of course, but you don't have to. We're gonna have the proper personnel there to assist in case of any injury or anything like that.
So on the race, for us to understand, on the race, there is going to be, if like happen in other places, we don't need to put it. If you call for the names for the race, and the guy takes too long to come, is going to be disqualified from the race, or how is going to work that?
Yeah, that's so we're gonna set out the times and we're gonna pre-plan the schedule for the racing. So when you get there, you get your time, like you get the hour when you will race, when you will do your qualification times, and you need to have that. You need to be there in time. Otherwise, we won't have time to, then go back to if you missed it or something like that. So if you're racing, you need to be responsible and you need to be at
so
the
that is
starting
why
line.
I'm going to make this question. If you are racing, or if anyone is wants to test, there is going to be any paper for the people to sign as that they assume the responsibility of what they are doing. How is going to work that? Because like in Switzerland, everybody has to sign a paper, say I'm responsible for my actions. How is going to work with you guys? If comes a person and say I would love to try the one wheel, is going to be something like that they know that they have to be responsible for the actions from them?
It's going to be the same. Everyone that's going to participate on the tour or on the race is going to sign a document saying that. And even if someone comes and it's not part of the race of the tour, you can sign a document just to test it out the boards on the field.
So another question: protections in the event of these 2 days, when you are racing or something like that. There is any rule specific that you have to have, or do you have to use something?
Mandatory.
Or there is no rules?
No, it's mandatory.
No rules. Everyone can do what they want.
No, it's
Okay.
mandatory. Helmet and gloves, at least.
Yeah, helmet and wrist guards. You have always at all times for group rides, for games, for racing. Helmet and wrist guards at all times, and then the rest. Obviously, we recommend.
Yeah, we recommend, but everybody can do whatever they want. Okay, so is going to be a limit of persons that can come and see the event? Because I know that is open. Everybody can ride with the car and stop there. It's going to be free for everybody to come and see this magic race. I think that is going to be the magic of everything. We are showing to the world some sport that is incredible. And I think lots of persons don't know what is the one wheel.
Yeah.
So now we're coming to the last questions is like this from the event. I want to say, I know that Fabio and you guys are going to have lots of crazy things for the extras, for the not, it's not just going to be a race, it's going to be more than that, because everybody knows that Fabio is a guy who loves this sport. He makes it for lots of years. Philippe is now coming crazy with Fabio, and Andre the same. The team in Portugal, they are very in love with the one wheels, and they do it with lots of passion, and the surprise is going to be a lot this year, huh?
Yeah.
For everybody's coming.
Yeah, we're working on quite a few things that for a few weeks I've just been wanting to share with everyone, but we just keep, we're just holding on to that to get everyone's first impression when they get here, which I think will be much better. You're there and you get to the event and you see what the hell is that right there. I want to go there and do that thing, and that's going to be much more interesting.
So for the race, the people has to pay. For this extra events is going to be can just participate. The people is going to go for this race, or can everybody participate? If there is somebody like me, I'm not racing. Maybe I'm going to race because Westman he wants me to race.
Yeah.
But if somebody who's going to just to enjoy it, this extra they has to pay or not? Like the trails or something like that. Now it's just for other people to know, because then they have to sign.
Yeah, of course. If you get here, you're not participating on the race, and you're doing the tour, for example, you arrive a couple days earlier, you're more than welcome to join the group rides, or if you're just a normal rider that just gets here to, just take a few days of vacations, you come here, or, anyone who can do the extra activities and be a part of it. We're not going to say no.
Perfect. So when we are there on 30, I know that is lots of places for us to do lots of stuff. So for everybody don't know, that is a open world for you to have. So can everybody always going to work like me, or other persons who don't want to see the race? Maybe they want to just go for fun, direct to the sea. There is lots of roads that you can enjoy it. How is going to work that everybody can ride there? What is what can you do?
So the idea is every 2 hours we're gonna get make like a group ride. So at the point of on the track is going to be like a meeting point for that, and every 2 hours is going to go group ride for the hills, or to the mountains, or to the rocks. I don't know. It depends. We have a lot of trails there. We have been marking. You can check everything on the website, tour 2023.owalgarve.com.
That is the other question, because I talked with you, Philippe, and you tell me that is going to be information for everybody. Is going to be in a tour. For the race, is going to be information too?
Yes, correct.
Okay, that means if where is the people have to go to find all the information?
We're going to send an email to everyone that already has signed up and put on the social medias. When we put all the trails on the website and all the games that we are thinking about, when we put it online, we're going to share with everyone. But yeah, we're going to share closer to the event, because a lot of stuff that need to be at the time, not now.
So yeah. Okay, perfect. The other very important question. I know that these guys are going to go with these groups of friends, and they want to go and for his rides alone. If happens something, what is the best way for them to contact? If there is anyone injured, or if there is something that the board is broken or something, what should they do in the two situations? Like they are in one place, they don't have no access, the board don't works anymore, or if they have an accident, what is the numbers they have to call? Like, what is the best way for them if they are in trails?
We have all the numbers on the website, on that link, Tour 2023. So yeah, we recommend that on the beginning of the event, just go to the website, copy and add the numbers to your contact list. So if you need anything, at least for us trees, you guys have the contact. So,
okay. When you go to the trails, do you guys recommend for you to take always the first cares with you?
full protection. Main
Yeah,
thing.
full protection. But sometimes you need this small bag. I always bring my bag.
Full protection, full battery for the trails.
Yeah, it was asking about first aid stuff.
First aid,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
If you carry it in a small
if you carry
backpack,
it, if
yeah.
it's
We
normal,
see what happened in Gratinara. Was a person with us, and he has an accident, and he was with no protections, and it's always good for you to have it. I always recommend that is a small package, and I think it's going to help you. You are in the trails. Can happen.
Yeah.
Always can happen. So now we're coming to the end of this. I just want to what is the best point for the people who come to the race to go when they come from the airport? Direct to the supermarket from Fabio? Or
Yeah,
it depends on the day. It depends on the day. But
yes, I'm
you
telling you,
know-
like now we are talking about the race.
Yeah.
But if you arrive 1 day or 2 days before the race, we're gonna be there all day for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to be there too.
Yeah.
Destroying your heads. So that's means blah, 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 blah. If somebody comes with a van,
Yeah.
a car or something like that, there's any places, camping places close that they can camp?
Yeah, really close. It's 100 meters.
Okay, there is any information in the website from you two guys, or is just they just have to try to find it? Is going to be something to find very close, or
It's just by the side of the race.
Yeah, it's
If you
on
guys
the other
check,
side of the
on
road.
the other side of the road.
okay,
For the
that is the
event,
perfect. So we finish with the questions for me. I'm just going to go very fast to see how everybody. We're going to finish about the race. There was a question here. I see that was very good. Do you need what? Let me see. From the beginning, okay, blah blah blah. That doesn't work. Questions direct to the chat. Blah blah blah. That the type of what type of start of race type of that motocross. That is doesn't matter. Recommend to a week. Okay, guys. So, do you need any volunteers, guys, to help, or you already have enough persons?
It's Patrick. Yes, you can come and help, of course. But yeah, we have a much bigger team than previous years. So I think we'll be able to manage stuff and let you guys just come here and enjoy
it.
the event, and you don't need to worry about stuff. Of course, during the event, if you see something that you think would help, you're welcome to help out in any way that you see would be good. But we don't want you to come here and be thinking about, oh, I need to do this or that. You come here, relax, chill,
Yeah.
and ride. That's what we want.
So the other question is how many racers?
I mean,
Till
racers. Yeah, we have around 50.
Okay, that is okay. So the rest of the questions they can do. They are these 3 words in Portugal. What 3 words? I don't know what is meaning. So I don't know. So guys, let's go to the other. Let's go now to the tour. That we're going to go fast to the tour because the tour is important. I think for everybody is coming. Like for everybody's finished the race and is going to stay for the tour. What should they do?
They need to rest.
It's always very very nice. The first day, everybody's with lots of power.
So that will be Wednesday, I think. So the first day of the tour. So same spot, the racing track. That will be the meeting point at midday, 1 p.m. around that. We're gonna be there all day. So anytime you want to join us, we're gonna be there. And then from there we're gonna go from on the one wheel just to the train station, catch the train, and go to Vila Real de Santo Antonio for the first hotel.
Okay, so first question we already answered. There is 2 tickets, guys. If you are out there and you have a friend who wants to come, there is 2 tickets available. Second questions. No. If you come to the event, to the tour, what day do you have to be there? Because we have to be one day before. If anyone don't knows, what day they have to be there? Because you're going to go 1 hour. You're going to go very soon to the start
Maybe on
point.
the second,
The third.
the third. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. On
Third
the third,
day.
Ideally, third. Yeah. Ideally on the
because on
third.
the fourth, yeah.
Yeah. Like if you on the fourth, if you arrive on the fourth, you need to arrive
Yeah.
in the morning. If you have a flight that you get here on October 4th at 10 in the morning, then it's okay. We only
tight, but
we only leave at like the event starts at 2 p.m. So if you get here at 10 in the morning on October 4th, then it's fine. But later than that, then it'll be too short, and you might miss the train. If you miss
Yes.
the train, you need to find a way to get there.
You have to go with Uber, or you have to go with taxi or with plane,
Yeah, you get the
helicopter.
next train, or you pay
Yeah,
for the next
because
train.
it starts in the next day very soon. What is the plan for the first day when we start? 6, 7?
Six
Six.
6 in the morning every day.
So perfect. The next question is I think is one of the important things. You have a van is going to take everything from the stuff from everybody. I'm going to put the question, all of them together, is like this: what should I bring in my bag to when I'm riding, and what should I bring? I know that you have this information too in the videos. And what should I bring to the van that I can put in the van? Because it's lots of riders. It's 62 in a moment, I think, or 61 riders.
Yeah, it's a lot of riders. Then a lot of emergency one wheels and other gear that we're gonna have. So ideally, you would bring a cabin-sized bag. Those type of bags that you put on the overhead lockers in the airplanes. Bigger than that, we would have to ask you to leave that at our warehouse next to the event location. So you should bring only a relatively small bag with you on the van, and then also a small backpack to carry like a water or an energy bar or something to get while we're riding on the trails, because we're not going to have access to the van at all times. The van is going to meet us from point to point, but in the middle, in the trails, we're not going to be able to access the van. So what I've also recommended is, if you really feel like you need one of those big bags to bring a lot of stuff, you come for the race, then the tour, and then you want to stay a few extra days, something like that, you bring that huge bag and you leave it at our warehouse in halfway point of the Algarve next to the racetrack. And then you also, in addition to that, bring the small bag to put in the van. So what you would do is put in the small bag stuff for the first 2 days, and then after the first 2 days we get back to the same points, and then you switch stuff from the bags. You leave what you don't need and you put what you will need, and so we can manage that. This is just a precaution because we really don't know if everyone brings those huge bags. They're not all going to fit in a van, or they're all just going to be piled up on top of each other, like a little bit like it was last year. And we're trying to put stuff more organized inside the van, so it's better.
I'm just going to show something here to everybody. I think I'm going to recommend for everybody. It's not the best thing, but guys, if you are coming to the event and you have a charger is better, fast charger, right?
Yeah, for the XRs shouldn't be a problem with normal charger.
Put your name, guys.
Yeah, that's very important.
That way, there is no confusions, there is no problems. You just have to put your name, put the plastic, and you have your name. It's easy for everybody, and there is no confusion because how many stops do you are planning to do every day? 4?
Yeah, so on the first day, it'll be the longest day. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 charging stops before we reach the final. On the second day, we have 1, 2, 3, more or less 3, because the second day is going to be more trail focused. We're going to spend a lot of time during on the racetrack location, where we have a lot of trails. So it's going to be the whole afternoon there. So you might be able to charge twice if you just keep riding. But essentially, it will be like 3 stops, and then on the third day, it'll be 3 stops as well, and on the last day it'll be also 3 stops as well. Yeah, so 3 stops to charge before we reach the final destination of the day, and the first day it'll be the longest day, so it's 4 stops.
So I'm going to ask, in your bag, is better for you to have protections for the mosquitoes or for your skin, and do you need any clothes to jump in sea, or is going to be any stops for you to jump in and enjoy a little of our beautiful beach?
Yeah, when you are charging, you are free to go to the beach, swimming or something. So you can carry with you on your backpack some clothes to swimming.
But even if you live on the van, probably we're gonna have the van near or the station, the charging station, so
Yeah.
you can change to shorts and go to swim or whatever you want. But yeah,
So then
bring
I'm going to go. Okay, then I'm going to go to the important thing. I know that everybody, when it starts, the first day is magnificent. Second day, the person is going to be tired and everything. If anyone don't want to stand up in the morning, or is going to not appear for like we say 6 o'clock, we call everybody, and 6:30 is nobody there, or there is 2, 3, 4 persons don't want to come, or what is going to happen, what these persons have to do at this moment. If you leave it there, they are responsible for themselves. How is that going to work if that happens? Never happened, but can happen.
Yeah, well, everyone knows what they're coming for. So if you're coming here, you booked your flights, you paid for the ticket, you know that every day we leave at 6 in the morning. So if you're not ready, you're on your own, and you just have to like get a taxi or something and go back to the airport or to a house. I don't know, because
never happened. So
yeah,
I don't know.
it is, but it is what it is. You know, everyone who's coming here knows exactly what they're coming for. It's not a very cheap ticket, so you should do your research very well before you spend that amount of money. And you have to know that if you're coming here, you have to wake up before 6 in the morning, because at 6 in the morning we have to be ready to ride. And if you're not ready to ride, then you should not come to this event.
So, and then putting together with the question is like this: if somebody don't respect the rules and the what you command, you guys organizers say we have to go this road, don't go that way, because you know that is not safe. If they don't want to do whatever they want, what is going to happen with the organization? What they're going to do with these persons? Because now we are talking about lots of persons. We are talking more than the double. And what is the idea?
Yeah, it'll be the same thing as missing the schedule in the morning. And if you don't respect the rules, and if you come here and you swerve in the middle of the traffic, we're going to explain all the rules here. But if you're coming here to Portugal and you're riding with us, you have to ride respectfully and follow the rules that we have here. And if you break those rules, you're going to be expelled from the event. And it's everyone's going to be an adult. All the minors will be with their parents. So I think we have a very good group this year, same as last year and the year before that. But
I think it's good for us to explain.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, if you do a big mess up in the rules, or you put other people in danger or something like that, we're not going to take chances. And this is not. We are very lucky here in Portugal that this is not illegal, and we want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
So that's a big mission that we're fighting for, and
that's why the people have to know that. So I live in a country is illegal, and I wish to have the life what you guys have in Portugal, and I wish that someday I have it, and I don't want to lose this freedom if one day I have it. Huh? Yeah. So then I'm going to go to the other thing. We're going to talk about food very fast. I know there is some changes this year about the food for everybody to understand what is going to happen this year with the food.
Yes, this year we're gonna include a little bit less of the food, but very recently we just were able to include more than what we hoped, and that is thanks to our sponsors who were able to help us out by sponsoring with money. So we put that money directly into bringing more stuff for people who are coming here. So if you during the tour, you will be you won't have to pay anything for breakfasts on every day and dinners for every day, and the very last lunch as well. So only 3 meals, which is on the first, second, and third day of riding. The lunch, that's the only 3 meals that you're gonna have to take care of yourself. Other than that, we're gonna arrange that for you. So
Okay, and then I know that I'm going to finish this. Yeah, because I prefer this like this. The people when they decided they're going to eat, each one is going to eat. I don't know where in the lunch. How many time they're going to have to come back again for us to return to the tour?
around an hour.
Yeah.
It's how long the boards will take to charge. So we would say around an hour to an hour and 15. We're trying to get some deals with restaurants as well to provide some discount. I'm not sure if we're going to get them or not, but either way, we're going to recommend a couple of places which are going to be very, very close to where we stop to charge. So usually an hour is more than enough to go there and get some food. You're always welcome to just go to a supermarket if you don't want to spend a lot of money. So yeah,
All the places that we're going to stop to charge are going to have like a lot of like green places and like or beaches or whatever or
Yeah.
supermarkets nearby. So in every stop that we do for charging, you guys can like grab a snack or something.
exactly.
Yeah, but it's important for the people to know that they have time. They cannot
yeah.
just go just okay, yeah, like Nelson sleeping a bitch one day. So, guys, continue. The next question I think is important. Is like this: when you are going to sleep, the accommodations is already with the groups already, everything prepared, or everybody can choose what they want, for not to be a confusion.
No, this year we are prepare everything for the group, for on a hotels for which one don't choose the rooms. Or if anyone want to sleep with another people, just have to told the organizations to when we are arrive to hotels for when we make a check-in, we
Just change.
change.
Okay, I forget about the lunch and about the eat, and be very important. Alcoholic drinks, how that is going to work? There is going to be a little control. Is everybody can do whatever they want? What there is any recommendation from you guys? Because it's very hot in Portugal, and we know that. And when you drink too much alcohol and you are riding, we never know what can happen. People have to think about that. So, there is any rules about that?
On a basically on a all day, of course you can drink it some beers or something that you wanted on lunchtime or
lunch,
what you wanted, but with some limits on it for you don't take a drunk. If you are arrived to us drunk and you want to try on wheel, so you don't go on the van or just go by for the next hotel. What just take care of by yourself.
So the other question, yeah, please.
On a night, it's free. It's how you can drink it. If you want to go
Yeah, we are not riding. You are not riding anymore. You can do whatever you want. We're just talking about the day, so that is a good thing. I think that is important for us to explain everything because lots of people don't like to read, and I think that is the best way for us to explain. So the other question I have: if somebody his board is broken in the middle of the tour, if his battery is maybe is not enough for to go to one place to another, what this person have to do?
Okay, basically you have to be able to ride around 20 kilometers on your board with your battery. Okay, of course you have some extra one wheels, but it's not available for all the group. It's some few ones. If it's stay without the battery, just call for some stuff. Just for we call to the van to change the board. Okay.
And if that happen, if this person stay to wait for the van, maybe you have to go with the van to the next stop, or because I think the group is not going to stop.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
it depends. If he's near the next charging station, probably we can go and grab with the van. Probably you have a spare one wheel nearby, because I think all the pets is like well done, all the charging station and everything. So we know all the pets, so probably.
Yeah, if
Not
you can
gonna be a
do
problem.
if you can do around 20, a little bit over
yeah.
20 kilometers on a single charge, just to be safe.
The important thing more for us is because if you have a flat tire, if you have anything,
Just check your tires to have the right pressure, and then I think it's gonna be okay.
okay. Then the other thing is like this: if something happened, there is no one wheels left. Maybe can happen. I hope that not. What the person, what they have to do? You have to go with a van. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going to the van to the next charging station. And
Okay,
probably
and then we take care of that. You guys are going to take care of it. So now it's going to come to a very important thing that I don't like, but it's the first time I asked this question to you guys in 3 years. But it's like this: cases of bullying, races, culture, politics, assedio to any. How is going to be treated that?
It depends on the situation, but
I think we're just gonna ask you to leave all that stuff at home.
yeah.
And if you come here, just ride. Don't talk about that type of stuff. And
So that is the most important thing.
I don't think the group is going to be like that.
I think not, but we have always to be very clear about that, guys. Believe it or not. I know that most of the people who's going to come are fantastic. I think 99.9% of the people are fantastic. We know all of us, and I think that is going to be amazing. But it's always for us. So that is in my name, because I'm one of the guys who has done that. So video, drones. There is going to be places specialized for us to stop and put the drone and something like that. Do you recommend for us to bring a drone, not drone, because of the limit time? How that works, guys? This question is for me, guys, because the first year I make Fabio like crazy.
Just think about it. Every time that we stop to charge the one wheels, you have time to play a little bit with the drones and everything. And even if you still have a little bit of battery, probably you can spend like 5 minutes doing something with the drone. But yeah, we recommend not during the tour putting out the drone. And if you guys want, please ask first, because you're going to pass in some places that are near airports and stuff like that. So ask us first, and if you have time or if we have time available, we'll not mind to spend like a little bit so everyone can enjoy. But please ask us first. Yeah.
So the other question is like this: is going to be just one group, or you going to separate the groups? And the other question directly, if there is going to be any groups, is going to be like the idea from last year that is going to be fast or crazy or more aggressive trails, or and easy trails? How is the idea? It's 3 questions in one.
Everyone goes together. Everyone goes on the same path. Everyone is just one big group, right?
Okay.
So that's essentially that's going to be.
In the group that you're going to go how is going to be organized? One guy in the front, one guy in the back, and from the organizers. How is going to be that taking care?
As you know, I'm going to closing the.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you. So
yeah, we're gonna split ourselves into the group alongside our community here. We'll be working as staff, helping out during the event. So between all of us, we're gonna go spread around in the group to take care, make sure no one gets lost, no one takes the wrong turns and all that.
Yeah.
So.
But again, everything's going to be on the website, on the Tour 2023. I think you already have the link, but once you are on the path of every single day is going to be activated on the map, so you can check the website and check the map where you are and if you are on the right path.
I'm going to make you. What is the name Falésias in English?
Cliffs.
The cliffs. So the cliffs in Portugal is around 50 meters higher. So what you recommend for not experienced riders to be prepared, because we're going to pass very close to them sometimes.
If you don't know how to fly, don't go nearby. we don't have any trail nearby the Falésias. They are like apart from the Falésias.
Okay.
We don't recommend you guys to pass near the Falésias.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always going to be options to go a bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're scared to go on that path, you can go further and further and further more to the mainland. Don't go near the Falésias. That is the main thing.
So, and the other thing, what I'm going to ask is like this: last year we don't ride on the beach. This year is going to happen that or not?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Unless during some charging stops, if you want to go ride a little bit on the beach, obviously. But there's no specific point A to point B through the beach. Not this year. It's very unpredictable with the tides. So it's unfortunately hard to plan an area like that.
So for the people to understand, there is a question directly in the beginning, and from Gerard, and he asked, "How do you going to come to the beginning of the tour, and if it's going to be someone then catching us in the end of the tour?" I know, just as explanation, when is the beginning of the tour, we're going to also catch a train. Fabio is already have everything planned, and then in the end of the tour, we stay the evening there because it's going to be in the end of the evening. What is going to happen?
Party.
So it's going to be party. It's going to be lots of stuff. We're going to make a live in this day. It's the first time we're going to make the live because it's going to be lots of surprises. So if you guys don't know, share it in this day. We don't have the hour that we're going to do it, but it's going to be around 8 to 10 o'clock of the evening, maybe, Fabio, because we have to go to the but. Stay tuned. When we start the live, we put it because we want to show to everybody. It's going to be lots of surprise from these guys. They are amazing. And I know this year that is going to be so crazy that everybody next year is going to come here. And these guys have to watch it because maybe next year they have to make 2 or 3 tours for everybody to come because it's beautiful to come to this country. It's not because just I'm Portuguese, but the love these guys have for this sport, and I'm in love to go every year there and to talk about this because I just see positive energy. I just see guys that love this sport. I see Philippe is the guy came last year, and we came good friends. Andre the same, and Fabio, and all of them, Miguel, David, all of them. When I start to put all, they are like my family, and I know that they do this with lots of love, and they are doing an amazing job for not just for Portugal, for the European guys around, and showing how beautiful is this sport of one wheeling. And doesn't matter if you have a pint, if you have a XR Vesk, just come and enjoy it, and you're going to have the best time of your lives with these guys. I think this year is not going to be just an adventure. I think this year is going to be like a dream, having the 61 riders. And like the first year I was there, I was with Andre, and in a Saturday I want to give up, and he was the guy, him and Willie, who said to me, "Don't stop, let's continue." Last year I helped other persons not to stop, and this year we are 20 and a little more from last year, and we're going to help the other guys who come for the first time. Everybody says all the time, "Oh, 250 kilometers, that is easy, there is no problem," but don't estimate the Algarve. Is very hard. Fabio is a very guy who loves to bring you to the limit, and you guys are going to have the best time of your lives. Every time I speak to everybody thinks, "Oh, Nelson is from Portugal." No, you're going to love it, and you're going to say, "Next year I'm going to come," and you're going to see your friends and you're going to see what you was no chance to see this year, and maybe next year you're going to come back and you're going to say, I'm going to have the best time of my life, because that is not just riding, is community, is having a good time, knowing new people, new riders, new cultures, new tricks, so many stuff that you're going to, and we just have the best tour race. This year is the race, the new thing. Next year I know that they're going to come with something new, and I hope that the idea from him helps other countries to do and follow them and show the beautiful of each country in Europe, and that way we can go and have party with all of you. I just want to say, for the three of you, for everybody of my friends who came in the last 2 years, thank you so much. Every year I'm waiting for this moment, and this is going to be my third year. I want to thank to all of you who are organizing. I know that you take lots of time of your private life and to make this possible for us to have a little of joy, and there is not words to say thank you to all of you. And I want to say thank you to everybody who came to all the events in Europe this year, and to finish now in Portugal and having again see so many people is going to be a bless. We will going to make the races, going to be drones and everything. So that's what I said from my side. I don't want to make Fabio, the three of you, last words. And if we don't answer any questions, go to the website, go to everything. There is enough stuff there. And from the three of you guys, I'll leave you with the last word.
Sorry, very quickly, I just saw a question that I don't remember answering. Someone asked about the breakfast, what time it was, and it's right before we start riding. So the breakfast will be before we ride. That was a good question.
So it's different than the other years.
No, last year some hotels provided already breakfast. Some others we ate just a cereal bar, but this year will be breakfast on every hotel before we start riding. So immediately at 6 a.m. after we wake up, we get ready to
Oh, there's another question here. There's another question, very important. How many % of trails and street is going to be this year?
It's 100 by.
I don't know exactly.
80% of the tour is in trails. Okay.
Okay.
We just go to the
too much.
Too much?
Because it's like it's going to be a lot of trails, but the thing is, a lot of the parts where we go from one point to another to the trail, we almost forget about that, but it adds up a lot of streets. But most of the things, it'll be just the majority of our time will be spent on the trails. Every time we're riding on the street or bike lane, we're just speeding because we just want to get to the next trail. So I don't really know exactly. We would need to see exactly how many kilometers it is, but in terms of time, it'll be much more time during the trails, and we're gonna have much less roads than last year. That's for sure.
So, guys, sleeping bags, that you don't need it, guys. We're going to stay in hostels. We're going to stay in. Everybody needs a good sleep, and everything is okay, guys. Forget about that. We are not going to camp. We're going to sleep. Or next day, nobody. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. Fabio,
Thank you.
Philippe, Andre. Thank you so
Thank
much. And we see us, guys. I hope that the information was enough. Share it with the groups. There is in Facebook for everybody, Twitter and YouTube. It's free. That is the idea, is just for us to bring the most explanation what is going to happen in the tour. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. And we see us. And we are